violence in the aftermath of Dolph's murder. Shots would be fired on camera at the memorial only a day after the murder.
Literally, one shot.
And even the man who looked after the memorial would end up being shot dead soon after. Fans online would create other kinds of tributes like collages
some filthy ass niggas, bruh.
And even the man who looked after the memorial would end up being shot dead soon after. Fans online would create other kinds of tributes like collages of all the times that Dolph gave back to his supporters and the people of Memphis. Meanwhile, Dolph's murder would spark numerous rumors of the involvement of Dolph's music industry ops, and speculation would swirl, predicting retaliation attacks against people like the relatives of Yo Gotti and Black Youngster. Now, these rumors would initially turn out to be false, but while fan speculation about who might have been involved played out online, a few days later, the police would make progress in the formal investigation, locating the
Sit that right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 shit, yeah, I like that, bring that right here, say sit that right there, don't go nowhere, say yeah, I like that, bring that right here, say sit that right there, don't go nowhere.
What up, YouTube? We back with another reaction video. This is part 3 of slotting for Dolph, the life taking of Big Jook. Trap More Ross video. Let's finish this.
Action News 5 Sydney Gray was in the courtroom for that announcement. She has more from Johnson's attorney and state prosecutors.
A range 1 offender. You understand that?
Jamarcus Johnson could spend the next 6 years in prison for his admitted involvement in the murder of Memphis rapper Young
6
Dolph.
years, that's it.
Friday, he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of conspiracy after the fact.
With regard to Jamarcus Johnson, as we announced in court, he had no role in the murder of Dolph before it happened. He had no role in the murder of Dolph when it happened.
But prosecutors say he conspired after the fact by helping his half-brother, Justin Johnson, one of the accused shooters.
We had a conference call with the family yesterday. They understand what this is about, and they're encouraged by the progress in the litigation, and ultimately one day they want to see a trial of this thing, and they know this is a step toward that.
Prosecutors say Jamarcus used Justin's cell phone for 2 purposes: to deceive Justin's parole officer into believing he was still in Memphis, and to communicate with Cornelius Smith, another accused shooter in the case. We heard from Johnson's attorney, Josh Corman.
It was very important for Jamarcus and his family, for everyone to understand that he had nothing to do whatsoever with the murder. He had no knowledge of the murder before it happened. He certainly wasn't in conspiring with anyone to plan a murder, didn't know the murder had happened, obviously until weeks later, learned about it through social media.
Johnson could be required to testify against his brother as part of his plea deal, but Corman says Jamarcus is eager to get back with family.
Here's a kid who had never been in trouble before, has no criminal record whatsoever, and then you get locked up and you're in protective custody, which is pretty much like being in isolation for the last 7 months. So you can imagine what that does to your mind and everything else.
Sydney Gray, Action News 5.
And Johnson may actually be asked to testify against the others in the case during the trial, but at this stage, we don't know whether or not he's flipped, or just trying to avoid a lengthy sentence that he might get if he loses trial. Sadly, during the investigation, some members of the public have also attempted to pin Dolph's murder on the owners of Makeda's Cookies.
That's wild.
As a fake wanted poster for the owner was even created and circulated online after the killing. There have also been more shootings that have been rumoured to be tied to young Dolph's death that may or may not have anything to do with it. One such shooting happened at Dolph's old hood in Castilla Heights in July 2023, when a 53-year-old man was shot and killed.
A man is now dead after a shooting happened on Castilla Heights this morning. Officers responded to the scene at 1 a.m. to the 800 block of Cloverdale Drive and found a 53-year-old man dead at the scene. Police also say that 2 men who appeared to be the ones responsible left the scene. Anyone who has any details, they are encouraged to call Crime Stoppers also at 901-528-CASH.
With some believing this to be a gang-related shooting between Trula Mafia and Double R.
Late last night in Castilla Heights, young Dolph hood, they call it Dolph Land, where some pre-niggas be at, Double R. They saying 2 people slid over there, just start shooting up everything. A 58-year-old man lost his life, but he was not the intended target.
But It would later turn out that the 53-year-old was in fact likely the intended target of the shooting, reportedly a carjacking gone wrong according to video evidence.
New information this evening, 2 people have been arrested in a deadly Castalia Heights shooting. Memphis police say 20-year-old Danielle Robinson and a 17-year-old teen have been charged with first-degree murder, carjacking, attempted carjacking, among other charges. And that's for their involvement in the shooting and killing of a 53-year-old man. The shooting happened on Saturday, June 17th, around 1 a.m., according to police. Investigators say the 2 suspects approached the victim's car from behind, and as he tried to drive off, the suspects fired shots, killing the victim.
But all of this back-and-forth violence would lead up to a high-profile incident at the start of 2024, an incident that is once again almost certainly related to the war between PRE, CMG, RR, and True La Mafia, and that's the murder of Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jook. Big Jook was the older brother of Yo Gotti and part owner of CMG, the label. Young Dolph and Big Jook have a deep history of disses dating all the way back to 2017. This was during the time when the tension between CMG and PRE was really heating up. In 2017, Young Dolph released the infamous diss track, Play With Yo Bitch. This track is a disrespectful shot at Yo Gotti, where Dolph claims to have had a relationship with the mother of his child. And on the track, referring to Yo Gotti as Ho Gotti numerous times, and even the artwork for the track is a savage take on the situation, roasting Yo Gotti. Big Jook is actually mentioned in the first verse of the track, where Dolph claims that Gotti would front on his big brother, going on to refer to Big Jook as Yo Gotti's big sister. But regardless of the beef between CMG and PRE, or True La Mafia and RR, this track may well have caused Big Jook himself to have personal disdain for Young Dolph, adding to the weight and the rumours that it was actually Big Jook who may well have put out the hit on Young Dolph initially. In an Instagram story, Grove Hero, a comedian affiliated with Dolph's paper route empire, had actually claimed that Big Jook had put out a $40,000 bounty on either himself or possibly Young Dolph.
Heard that little boy Trey say, "Man, I miss my dad, Mom." When I heard that f***ed me up, bro. That f***ed me up. And keep in mind, I said, if I see Jook, if I see Gotti, if I see Migo, or if I see Youngster, I'ma get on that. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, bro. I said if I see them folk, because these folk had something to do with it, bro. These folk don't know that Jook put a hit out, bro. Don't know this, you know what I'm saying? But nah, f*** all that, bro. I need to say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna tell the truth, bro. I ain't say, man, hey, bro, how you gonna feel if a told you, hey, man, look, bro, my Jook put a $40,000 hit on you, bro. Like, man, come on, bro.
Big Jook has also been pictured with one of the men accused in the plot to kill Dolph, Hernandez Govan, showing a clear affiliation between the two. Furthermore, Big Jook has shared multiple disrespectful videos to his Instagram aimed at Dolph even after his death, with one example being Jook mocking a mural that was painted to memorialize Dolph in Memphis.
I don't paint no bitch beside two real with a in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't f about legacy. So right here, y'all. 2 gangsters.
Shortly after Dolph's death, Big Jook also posted to his Instagram story where he can be heard asking certain rappers to hit him up for financial help, saying, "Whoever trying to save their career or shoot a video while the label budget is cut off, we still open, CMG is still open." Jook offering to pay for rappers' studio time and any cars that the rappers are leasing and renting, as well as even advising these rappers to pawn their jewelry if it's real, was likely a shot at Paper Route Empire's remaining roster, suggesting that they might have been struggling after Dolph was murdered.
So, man, hey, y'all. I'm finna start a GoFundMe, man, because I know a lot of you rappers up out here, man. Can't do no shows. Ain't save no money. So guess what? I'm gonna come save today. I'm gonna come pay you rent if y'all got.
Is this supposed to be
y'all
Jook?
got somewhere to stay.
YouTube channel or something?
Note. I'll pay your jury note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay this. But when it break back over, I want 10% of what you make. I'm saving you in a crucial time, so don't think I'm trying to get over on you. Cause you don't want to get put out. That'll ruin your career. So just hit my DM, man. We ain't gonna put business out there. We ain't that tight. You feel me? We can put it in contract.
What?
this will never be talked about. You feel me?
But then, on January the 13th, 2024, Big Jook and Yo Gotti had just attended a funeral service to honour their late uncle, Eric Bovan, who Jook himself actually described as a legendary Memphis kingpin, with Bovan allegedly running a large cocaine operation in Memphis in the 1980s. However, just after they gathered to lay one man to rest, sadly, moments later, another person would lose their life. At around 4:15 p.m, an officer was in the area of 6385 Winchester Road when he heard multiple gunshots outside the Perignon's restaurant and event centre. When the officer arrived at the scene, 2 victims were found with several gunshot wounds. Big Jook, real name Anthony Mims, was pronounced dead at the hospital, and a second male victim would be treated in a stable condition.
6:03 is the time, and this morning we continue following developing news out of Hickory Hill, where multiple sources tell Action News 5 that Memphis rapper Yo Gotti's older brother, Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook, was shot and killed yesterday afternoon while attending a funeral. Memphis police will only say one victim died and that another was taken to Regional 1 in critical condition. The deadly ambush happened outside Paragon's and Event Center near Winchester and Ridgeway. A repast, a meal shared by loved ones after a funeral, was underway when it all happened. Deputy Police Chief Paul Wright says he does not believe this shooting was accidental.
There's no, this is preliminary, so we hadn't developed a connection to that at this time. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
However, there is no suspect information available at this time. Police say they are reviewing video from the scene. Again, sources telling us Anthony Big Jook Mims was shot and killed yesterday in Memphis. Police have not released a motive.
Footage from the scene would also circulate online, including Reddit, with captions saying, "People must still be sliding for Dolph."
Yeah, I sure see him on the land, laying down over there. Huh? Big Jook dead. Yeah, for real? Big Jook. Whoa. Yeah, I see him over there. What is it, a birthday?
Nick said, what is it, a birthday party?
What is it, a repass or a birthday party? Oh, here, both ain't repass. That's what they said. Hell no.
I'm trying to figure out what that background is.
Yeah, he finna clear the lot now. All right, bro.
If you do not disperse, you may be arrested.
It's finna get ugly, y'all. They killed Gotti's brother. Yeah, they killed Jook. Mine. Did Winchester. What did Winchester what? Winchester.
And furthermore, just like what happened to young Dolph, picture of the body of Big Jook after the murder would even circulate online, but it's far too graphic to show you on YouTube. Witnesses at the scene would claim to have seen multiple suspects in a white SUV, and an image of that car had even been released from CCTV surveillance footage showing the vehicle driving around with its license plates removed. It was alleged that during the funeral, many attendees had noticed 3 men in all black sitting at the back. They apparently left early after they spotted Yo Gotti and Big Jook.
Oh, is he? Oh, he breaking it down. Okay. I'm like, once he got hit up with a switch. Damn.
With rumours circulating that when they spotted Jook at his car nearby, they had started spraying him with bullets. Rumours had also spread that Yo Gotti's mother might have been inside the car but managed to get away without being hit, but these reports have not been verified. Since the murder, PRE members have been active online mocking the death of Big Jook, further fueling the fire that the killers may have had a connection to Young Dolph and Paper Route Empire. PRE-affiliated comedian Grove Hero would also go on an Instagram Live talking in detail about how happy he was on this day after Big Jook was killed.
What's up with him? You straight, ain't it? Yeah, today a blessed day. Nah, go ahead, it's cool. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, today feel good to mother. Feel so good outside. Hell yeah, up to man, it's nicer today. Hell yeah. Man, I'm loving the breeze. It feels so good. Yeah. Damn, today feel good as hell. Whew. God damn. Man. Woo. Boy. Today a lovely day, ain't it? Oh, who watching, bro? What you talking about? I said play crazy here. You know them people. Who watching, bro? What you talking about? What is y'all talking about, bro? The Dolphins won today.
Y'all niggas dumb as hell.
Miami Dolphins won today. Show tell me about the Dolphins. Did the Dolphins win today? I'm trying to see. Did somebody tell me, is it the NFL championship or what? Did the Miami Dolphins win today? God damn, man. I ain't trying to tell you nothing.
Y'all niggas never win championship.
Real talk, man. Man, let me enjoy this.
Not no Miami
I'm finna
Dolphins.
lay down, man. All right,
Maybe
man.
the Memphis Dolphins.
And Reddit detectives would also soon circulate that the same white SUV had possibly been used in another shooting in the days leading up to Big Jook's murder, with one Chiracologist turned Memphis historian even claiming that the victim of the shooting had actually been the head of security at Yo Gotti's CMG. This was rumoured to have been a man named Marcus Lake, aka Bowleg, who had seemingly died on the very date that shooting took place. On his social media, Lake can be seen doing security for numerous Memphis artists, including CMG artist Glorilla, as well as promoting CMG members' shows. However, Leak's business partner would make an angry social media post following these rumours, stating that Leak died in his sleep and that nobody had murdered him. He would also highlight that they did security for many Memphis artists, and indeed Leak would also promote Paper Route Empire's events on his social media, amongst those for CMG.
No, but remember all the news that we broke on this channel. So I want this. This is just a rumor. So take this with a grain of salt. He was supposed to be doing security detail.
Hey man, whoever this, tell this bitch ass, keep my brother name out of his mouth, man. Yeah, he do security for every batter, bro. He do security every batter. We don't pick no eyes, man. We ain't with that bull.
Like they trying to get money.
What's wrong with you? Don't you know? Yeah, all these we do security for Memphis. Ain't no gave my brother for his funeral. My brother died in peace, in his sleep. Ain't no kills. He got a ticket to heaven's door. What's wrong with you, man? Find you some business, man. That's why you don't got no watches, man. Find you something else to do, man. Cause that ain't your job right there. That ain't the job. You're a lawyer. You up. You ain't no good lawyer. Keep my brother name out your bro. He rest in peace, man. We don't do that because if anything, Jook would have been alive, man. We protect him. Period. If I respect us, not because we bad, we respect, and we'll knock a ass down. Because somebody shot my brother, I'll be right now knocking every motherfucker down on both sides. This the motherfucker. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with us about our motherfucker brother. Keep your name, your mouth on shit that you don't know nothing about. That'll get your ass touched to Memphis too, man.
Watch your mouth.
One commenter seemingly close to the situation would also point out that Leak had passed away before that shooting had taken place. But with a shortage of verified updates about Big Jook's murder investigation, rumours and conspiracy theories have run rampant on the internet. In many of these theories, one name gets repeated frequently: Daddio, the elusive and mysterious CEO of Young Dolph's paper route empire. Daddio, real name Jeremy Moore, is listed as the legal director of Dolph's company, Paper Route Empire LLC, and Young Dolph and him had apparently known each other for a long time, with him actually explaining that he had met Young Dolph playing basketball when he was a child in an interview in Young Dolph's King documentary on WorldStar. He was allegedly the first person who had showed Young Dolph $1 million.
Each other, you know what I'm saying? So everybody like, bro, you need to, bro, wanna go make a song. I got the boo, like, bro, make a song. They like, man, bro, you need to do that for real.
Many people consider Daddio to have been the one who financed Paper Route Empire in the beginning, helping Dolph with his connections in the streets. And when Dolph was killed, rumours would circulate that Daddio would actually be the one who would make sure that Dolph's death didn't go without revenge, and allegedly the police were looking at him closely.
I keep hearing his name, Daddio. I guess he's like another part of the CEO with Pre. It wasn't just Young Dolph. Yeah, Young Dolph was the main person, but it was another guy by the name of Daddio. I was told he the guy that got all the respect. I was told that the police is looking at him as being one of the guys who's dropping hits and dropping calls on people out there in Memphis. I don't want to put the police on nobody. I don't want to do none of that shit through these videos, basically. So I hope that ain't how this coming out. I'm just giving you the reports that's surfacing. The police is looking at a guy named Daddio. I was told he's one of the main people they looking at, not as far as killing Jook, but as far as being a leader, being a gang leader, having gang ties, being a kingpin, being somebody who could be next on the hit list, being somebody who, you know, the streets won't dead, and also being that guy who could be possibly be one of the guys who has enough respect and enough money that could be dropping bags out here getting people killed, you know. That's what I was told, that Daddio is the top suspect that the Memphis police is looking at, not as far as killing Big Jook, but just being a part of all in the background.
However, there have also been other kinds of conspiracy theories about Daddio. For example, in old pictures, he can be seen together with Dolph and J Money, with some suggesting that Daddio could also have connections to the Trula Mafia, with some YouTubers speculating on possible motives Daddio might have had to have gotten rid of Dolph.
We all heard that Daddio was a millionaire before he met Dolph and this and that. People, moms and stuff, were scared of him because he was a big-time hustler. So he invested in Young Dolph. When he invested in Dolph, to me, it just seemed like Daddio owned everything that Dolph had and obtained in his possession. When nobody knew where Dolph was at, all the times that he was allegedly shot at and shot, who else would know all his exact locations and time? No other than Daddio, Key Glock, and those that are around him.
Ultimately, at this stage, it's unclear to say exactly who's responsible. But if there's one thing that's clear, the murder of Young Dolph has created a tidal wave of violence that the authorities in Memphis are struggling to keep a lid on. The murder of Yo Gotti's brother Big Jook is just the latest in a long string of attacks, seemingly targeting anyone and everyone who might have been connected to Dolph's murder. I pray that one day the violence in Memphis can end, and people on both sides can put down their guns before more people lose their lives. I hope you found that video interesting, and rest in peace to everyone mentioned in this story who lost their lives far too young.
Whew. Man, that was a good video. Great video. So yeah, that was slotting for Dolph, the life taking of Big Jook. Basically, Dolph losing his life sparked a whole bunch of things. I mean, I think a lot of things were gonna happen regardless. Like, the young niggas in the street only get more reckless, so. And then they seeing that you can get paid for it, cause Lil Buck out of body and then Dolph signed him. Granted, he was rapping, but I ain't never heard of him. So it's just, you just getting incentivized to do more illegal things, basically. Hopefully you get enough money and you get away. I think that's what the plan is. Some of these niggas just want to stay in the streets. But I guess that's my thoughts on it. Rest in peace to those mentioned in the video. But really condolences to their family, because a lot of these niggas were street dudes and they know what they signed up for when they got into it. So I don't really. You put yourself in an early grave. You make your own choices in this life. Make sure y'all comment, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Stay safe, y'all.
I'm a guy mode, can't stop me, ain't to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling the comments. See these games turn me into a monster. Hey, I'm a guy mode, can't stop, to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling the comments. See these games turn me into a monster. I'm a guy mode, can't stop, can't stop. Hey, all that pain got me feeling jaded. Many with your rope when to make it. Still plugged into the mix, but lagging out before the update. Drop back in, different time, same location.